the other things we've got here is stone bricks. Now these look really nice in this texture pack actually. There you go. There's your stone brick. You see it's slightly nicer than cobblestone for buildings. It's less all over the place. And it takes cooked stone. So you take 4 cooked stone and you get 4 stone bricks. Now if I do that, once again I've run out of materials. You can see how well prepared I was for this. So anyway, if you take your stone bricks and you place them in the stair pattern like you're used to doing with your cobblestone, you get yourself stone brick steps. And if I put one down, as you see, it's very nice. And in fact these look really quite nice on the default texture pack, as I'll show you now. There you go. See, on the default texture pack they still look quite a lot nicer than cobblestone. And you'll actually find strongholds underground, much like the underground railway that I found, except that it's all made out of these bricks and mossy ones as well. And you'll find fountains and libraries and all sorts down there. It's really quite spectacular. However, you will only find 1 per spawned world, so they're very rare, but they are procedurally generated, so they go on forever. There's your stone bricks. Right, let's just switch back to the nice high definition texture pack. And here we are, back to nice. There's my bed. As you can see, this is a really, really nice texture pack. Just everything just feels very quite cartoony, while still being sort of realistic. I mean, you can kind of feel like it's taken from a photo and then cartoonized, stylized. It's very nice. The only thing is, because the chests have got this new animation, Sphax hasn't been able to put them in yet, so it has got the default texture, which looks quite odd next to the high definition, but that's just something that will be added in due course. Now, this is what I wanted to show you, the lighting. It is spectacular. Here we have a beautiful sunset, and you see this beautiful red glow filling the sky, and as you look away you get to night time like that. I think it's superb. I think Notch done a top job, assuming it was Notch who coded the lighting. I think he's done an absolute top job with that. You can see all the clouds have gone red, looks beautiful, and with your torches, as you see, as you come further away it gets this real nice warm glow to it. And I've attracted a creeper. Once again charging, working to great effect, and some spiders. I think I'm going to stay away from them. So yeah, the moon got a nice blue glow. Just it just adds something. Like last time when we added the smooth lighting, it changed the game considerably. And once again, warm glow and the red is really, really nice, and lava as well has a slightly different glow. Just everything about it just makes the house feel homely, makes caves feel dark. You get a nice sort of smoky effect in the distance. Now, actually what I'm going to do is, it's too late. What I was going to show you is you can actually eat while in bed, which I've been told so many times as a child not to do, but you can do it on here. Which, if you're falling asleep and you notice your hunger bar's dropping, you can just nom 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 nom. You don't get the animation, but if you hold your right click, what do you know? Your hunger goes up, your hunger goes down, or your hunger bar fills up, whichever way. Now again, you can see this sort of nice warm glow coming from it. It's not perfect. I mean, I think, to be honest, where the light is, it shouldn't be quite so white. It should be yellower. But it's still pre-release, you never know what he'll do. I'm not sure what else to say really. I mean, there is a few other things added. Bows and arrows, that's what I want to show you. Have I got one? I've only got 2 strings. Typical. Right, spider hunting. I'll be back once I've killed a spider. And we are back with a bow and of course the arrows, which again, superb on this texture pack. I can't see myself using a different texture pack for a long time. So let's go and demonstrate the new mechanics. So the way it works is arrows, as you know, have a drop to them, and Notch has made it so that falling arrows do more damage. So catching an opponent on the end of the arc is going to do more damage than catching them on the start of the arc. So it makes arrows far more potent at range than it does up close, which I think is very important, because obviously up close you want to be wielding your sword. And talking about wielding your sword, another thing that's made combat far more interesting is the block mechanic. Now, holding right click, as you see, you hold your blade as so, and it makes you move a lot slower. Now, you can, I believe, still fall off ledges. Yeah, you can. So it doesn't replace the sneak feature. However, you can use them both together, and it will make you even slower. Now, what block does is it decreases the damage you take. Now, it doesn't deflect it entirely, so if you get hit by an arrow, you're still going to get hit whether you're blocking or not. Personally, I find that a little bit annoying. I don't think you should take anywhere near the amount of damage you still do take when you're blocking, when you get hit by an arrow. It makes it feel less likely to use it. I mean, keep moving and you stand more chance of dodging the arrow. However, what I was going to show you was the arrow mechanic. Now, when you right click, you pull back the arrow and you zoom, and it also makes you move slower. Now, the harder you pull it back, the further it goes, and I believe the more damage it does. Now, I have yet to test the damage because I haven't, so I'll do it now. As you saw, one fully charged shot took the sheep out no problem. So let's try one mediocre slot. Yes, so if you charge it back it does more damage. And as you saw there, the arrow sticks in opponents. And I believe it sticks in the head at all times, which is a little bit amusing. I hit a creeper early on and hit him square in the foot and it zoomed straight up to the head. I would like to see that changed, but it may well be an issue with the coding and how easy it is to do. You know, I'm sure Notch has more important things to do than worry about where the arrow hits. So as I've demonstrated, the longer you pull it back, the further it goes. So that's sort of part way, and that's fully. So let's go and find the arrows. Should have done it in a more open area, really, shouldn't I? See, there's the first shot, and there's your second shot. A fully charged shot into the air. You see, it's still got the arc, but it goes an awful long way. I mean, I've got a feeling that's halfway up the mountain, which is very impressive. I think combat has just been made far more interesting, far more involved. Obviously you can have your parties of different style players, so you can have your ranged, you can have your melee, you can have your sort of defensive melee with the block. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find that at all. Oh, there it is, halfway up the mountain. Now I fired that from all the way over there, and there it is halfway up the mountain. And of course, firing from up high is going to do even more damage. Ooh, brown wool. So that's one of the features that I'm really keen on. I think they've done a really good job at implementing it. There's a few things that need ironing out, especially with the blocking, but it's certainly an improvement. Now the other thing I could show you, if I had my shears with me, I can make some, is grass. Now before, grass, if you used to hit it with anything, it would get destroyed. Now if you shear it, you can pick it up. It is not named yet, however, you can then place it somewhere else. So you can get yourself a garden that looks exactly how you like it. And you can do the same with trees now. Whereas before, if you used to harvest a leaf block to create a hedge, you used to have to put some wood in the ground in order to stop it despawning. Now, if you harvest it, you can place it anywhere you like, and that will stay there, which is essential to anyone who likes building things for the aesthetics rather than just for the purpose. Although leaf blocks actually do make very good walls, as you can see through them. So you can create yourself a nice big wall around your base, and you can see the things through it, but they can't get to you. So it's like using glass, but obviously glass is a little bit more difficult to acquire, as you have to go and dig your sand and then cook it, and it's not as readily available. With leaves, you can get yourself a leaf block, get yourself a sapling, grow another one, get yourself smaller leaf blocks, and so on and so forth. So that's really nice. Now the other thing I wanted to show you, which I will jump to now, is the creative mode.